everybody, and welcome back to the Cowboys Fan Show. It's time for Tio's Keys to the Game, brought to you by Harley-Davidson of Albuquerque. Tio, take it away, my friend.
So I got 3 keys for this next game coming up against the Atlanta Falcons. First one, very obvious, very simple. Not so simple to execute, though. No turnovers. The Cowboys' offense is going to be in trouble as it is already. The last thing they can do is afford to get the ball in the hands of Matt Ryan and that explosive Atlanta Falcons offense. Second key here is going to be commit to the run. You have to use this to set up the quick strike passes. Now, I was talking earlier about how Brandon Weeden is not necessarily a shotgun quarterback. You need to set up the run because this is what happens when you try to run the shotgun against the Atlanta Falcons. That's ex-New York Giant Osi Umenyiora just beating the tackle effortlessly, nearly, and getting the sack on Eli Manning. So the Cowboys really need to pound that ground game, use it to set up the play-action passes, the quick strike passes like we saw Terrence Williams catch that touchdown last week against the Eagles. And my third and final play, key to the game, is going to be do not give up explosive plays on defense. The Atlanta Falcons have a lot of these players I like to call burners. As you see here, they get the ball in the open field, make one man miss, and it's just a track meet off to the end zone. And they have plenty of players on that staff, from the likes of Devin Hester to Julio Jones to Roddy White. And you just saw Weems there taking that one for 76 yards. That Cowboy defense is going to have to limit the number of explosive plays like they did against the Eagles this last week in order for them to come out with the W this week.
Well, that was a look ahead to the Atlanta Falcons, and now one final look back against the Philadelphia Eagles. It's time to hand out some game balls, brought to you by Play It Again Sports. Let's start off over here with the real deal, Adam Deal.
Give me that rock. It's obviously got to be Sean Lee. There's no doubt about it, right? Sean Lee was huge, and the most important part about this is he's come back from injury, right? So the fact that he's fitting into the offense so well is what's surprising to me. When Orlando McClain comes back, that linebacking core is going to be fantastic. So I'm going Sean Lee, guys. I think he was fantastic with an interception, too many tackles. It was great to see him back.
All right, Joe?
I'm going to have to say, hate to choose a player of the game from the losing team, but I'm going to go with Jordan Hicks. Taking out Romo for the rest of, 8 weeks
Wow.
we got. Jordan Hicks.
Let's get him off the show.
That's our payback for making fun of you
Yes.
all day. You have to go
Player
with
of the
guy.
game is Jordan Hicks.
Let's get him off here.
Just go.
So
I'm going anywhere.
For the second week in a row, I got to give my game ball to the entire Cowboys defense. Another flawless performance on Sunday, limiting that highly touted coming into the season, that Eagles offense. They were not able to do diddly squat that game.
Diddly squat.
And DeMarco Murray, as you said, has not gotten the ground game going. I attribute that to the defense. Defense looked sharp the first 2 games.
And my game ball goes to DeMarco Murray, best player on the Cowboys offense or defense last week. 13 carries for 2 yards. He's still getting it done for Dallas, and he's playing for Philadelphia. So any final thoughts, Tio, before we send him home?
It's going to be a big one here for the Cowboys. It's going to be the first game after the Romo and Dez injuries, so you're going to have to see how they adjust, how the offense works, and, it's just going to be a lot of trial and error, I think.
All right. Well, again, thank you to Adam Deal, Cowboys fan, for joining us. Joe Cedillo, Raiders fan. I apologize, my friend, for joining us. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Periscope at Cowboys Fan Show. Like us on Facebook, The Cowboys Fan Show. Hey, if you see me on Tinder, swipe right. For everybody at The Cowboys Fan Show, for Tyler Tio Ortega, my name is Zach, the voice Anaya. Signing off.